Problem number 13. What are the x-intercepts of the graph? So we're looking for the x-intercepts. To find the x-intercept, you're going to let y equal to 0, and then you're going to factor it out. Factors of 5x squared will be 5x, and factors of 8 will be 4 and 2, 8 and 1. I need to get negative 3, so I'm going to use 8 and 1. I'm going to make that a negative, and this one is positive. It gives me 8 minus 5 minus 8 will be negative 3. I'm going to use my zero product property. I'll place my 5x minus 8 equal to 0, and x plus 1 equal to 0. Move my negative 8 to the right, becomes a positive 8. Therefore, we have 5x equal to 8. We are going to divide by 5. We have x is equal to 5 goes into 8 one time, and the remainder is 3/5. Move the 1 to the right, becomes a negative 1. So my answer is negative 1 and 5/8. My answer is C. Problem number 14. It says, a certain radioactive element decays over time according to the following equation, where A is the number of grams, present initially, and T is time. They're giving you guys the equation, and they're giving you guys the information. That's the value of A. 9 will be the T. So we're just going to plug it in. Y is equal to A will be 3,000. 1/2. T will be 9. We have 9 to the exponent of divided by 3 as an exponent. You guys are writing it. Some of you guys are writing a huge number. You have to be careful. It's an exponent. Let's simplify it out. So we have 3,000. 1/2 to the power of 9 divided by 3 is 3. I'm going to simplify this. I'm going to rewrite the 1/2 3 times. We have y is equal to 3,000. And then we have 1/2, 1/2, and 1/2. To multiply a whole number by a fraction, I'm going to place over 1. I'm going to multiply across. So I have 3,000. 1 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. But I need to be able to convert it into a decimal. If you want to be able to reduce it first, you can. Or we can just do the long division. Divide by 8. Remember, the first number always goes inside on a division. 8 goes into 30. 3 times 8 is 24. Subtract gives us 6. Bring down the next number, 0. So it has to be with a 3 first. But let's double check that's 375. 8 goes into 60. 7 times 8 is 56. Bring down the next number. 8 goes into 40, 5 times. So there you go, 375. It's an easy question if you actually take the time to write your exponents correctly, expand it, and work it out. Problem number 15. Which is the first incorrect step in simplifying log base 2 and 2 times 8? Let's see. First step, you have to think, okay, what did they do from this step to this step? So they expanded, they placed one with a 2, the other one with an 8. Now, there's a multiplication. So that should be a addition. Make sure you write an explanation. When you expand a log which has 2 elements, has 2 components, multiplying, there should be an addition. Not subtraction. Now, if you continue log base 3, there's actually another mistake if you guys notice here, so just be careful. Log base 2 of 2, if you cancel it, what should be this number? It should be a 1. So I want you guys to be careful. And how did you get the 3? 2 to what exponent is 8? 2 to the power of 3 will give you 8. Or you can rewrite it as a log base 2 of 2 to the power of 3, and that gives you 3. Now, it's asking you for the first incorrect step. So your answer will be step 1. Problem number 16. Which of the following are equivalent? You kind of have to work backwards. Okay. They give you two logs that are expanded. If I condense this, I'm going to have log base 10. And the 5 and the 35 are adding, therefore they're going to be multiplying. Will that be the same? No. We don't have a property where you multiply two logs. Letter D, if there's a minus, we're going to have log base 10. And because there's a minus, there should be a division, 5 over 35. Is that the same? No. This is a change of base. So we're going to place into one log. The 5 goes into the base. The 35 is the large one. Is that the same? Yes. Problem number 17. It says, if the log base 4 of x is equal to negative 2, what is the value of x? I want to get rid of the log to be able to solve for x. So the opposite of a log will be a base. That cancels out. X is equal to 4 to the negative 2. And what happens when I have a negative exponent? I'm going to place it underneath, under 1. And 4 to the second power will be 16. So the answer will be C. Problem number 18. Solve the following equation using approximation. You want to be able to approximate, so 6 to what exponent is equal to 16? Let's see. 6 to the first power is 6. That's too small. 6 to the second power is 36. That's too big. So your number is between 1 and 2. And if you notice, the only number between 1 and 2 will be 1.5. So it means that 6 to the power of 1.5 is equal to 16. Letter D. Which of the following is a simplified expression? And we have 3 logs. Notice that they condense all 3 logs into one. Therefore, I have a log base 3. Make sure to place parentheses. They are multiplying, and I see a minus in between. That means I'm going to have a division. So they are adding. I'm going to multiply the 8 and then 6. There's a minus. I'm going to divide. I have the log base 3 of 48 divided by 2. The log base 3 of 24. So letter C. And the last one, problem number 20. Problem number 20, I'm not going to expand from one log, I'm going to expand into 2 logs. I'm going to say, okay, what happens if I have a minus in between? I'm going to combine 1 log, 2 logs, I have an 8, and 25, and in between should be a minus. So your answer will be D. Remember that we don't have a property where you multiply. So you can cancel. If you see that there are 2 logs that are multiplying, we don't have such property. So you can cancel it. If there's an addition in between and you rewrite it, that'll be the log base 10. And because it's an addition, that'll be 8 multiplied by 25. Letter B. We can change it to 1 log as the log base 8 of 25. And that's not C. So your answer was C. So make sure you review your notes, especially this is something that we haven't covered as much, that you do need to be able to memorize. The change of base. So you can go back and forth between those two. They're equivalent. They're basically the same. Thanks for watching the video. Please take some time to study and have a great day.